Welcome back. Hi, welcome back. Okay, so now I'm going to go to step 2, which is mix in the vanilla. Mix in the vanilla. So this is the vanilla here. And what it tells me is to mix in, what? 1/2 teaspoon and 1/4 teaspoon. What? I'm looking at my, so which is it? I don't know, to be honest with you. So we're just going to play it by ear. I'm going to actually go maybe with something, what I think. Now 1/4, let's see, I guess I could add a little bit more. So I'm adding like this much. Just drop it in. Okay, so now I have to do, add powdered sugar, 1/2 cup at a time. Okay, so this is going to be a little challenging. First, I have to get this thing open. And let's see. Oh, there's a little rippy thing on the side. All right. Okay. So I did that. Oh, no. I hope I didn't break it. Or I hope there's a way to... Good, there's a way to seal it up. Okay, now as you can see, this looks like this here. I'm going to make so it says 1/2 cup. Oh, because you know what? Okay, so what I have to do is see how I cream that together for the most part. Now I have to put this in and I have to start mixing it together. So mix until it forms into a bowl. Okay, spatula. So I'm mixing it in. Okay. Oh, I think that I had the other recipe for when we're doing the actual one. So I may have added too much vanilla. But that's a good thing I found with the Irish potatoes, is that they turn out differently every single time. I don't follow the recipe exactly most of the time. You know, and I think that it can be kind of a thoughtful thing. I learned this from my mother, who is, I think she's half Irish American. And she's probably the closest one to the culture and the traditions and the roots, which are all over Philadelphia, and the United States. Over half of Ireland left, or half of the Irish left Ireland because of the potato famine in the 1800s, and they came here to the United States. So now in the United States, there's actually more Irish Americans than there are people in Ireland, which is kind of interesting to think about. I myself have never been to Ireland, and my people came here mostly in the 1800s, but some of them came here in the 1700s. I'm also a mix of other things as well, but I don't really know any foods. Not like this. So this is what I make, and again, what I like about it, it's a Philadelphia thing. Okay, so I'm mixing it together. So it said 1/2 cup at a time. Mix until it forms a ball or is just mixed. Don't keep creaming it. Ooh, this is tricky. After you decided. So how do you decide? How do I know? Well, I mean, I think you just have to trust your instincts. I might try to add just a little more. Just a little more. I hope this isn't a mistake. I'm just adding a little more so I can play around with it a little more. Hopefully it's not too much. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. So I think this is, well, it's not really forming into a ball yet. Okay. good enough. I have decided that I have finished. Okay, so what is next? Aha, this is what's next. The coconut flakes. So I'm gonna just open them up. I should probably do this a little more neatly, but okay, here we go. Wow, so it's asking for a lot of coconut. It's all right, I can do it. So that's approximately 1 cup. I have to use a spoon or spatula. I think I'm going to switch over to a spoon now because this is getting kind of messy. And I have to somehow fold it in. So what does that mean? Just means that I'm kind of like, you know, like moving it around. Okay. And already, I don't know. Ugh. Okay, here we go. All right, let's just get this over with. All right, okay. Then I'm going to do this. I'm going to add in 2 more. Come on, more coconut. I like coconut. And I hope other people, the people at least who will eat these, do as well. As you can see, this is such a messy little thing. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Folding it in. Okay. Ugh. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this actually. Not feeling too bad. Now I'm not making a big recipe. I'm just making a little bit. Actually, I just want to make enough so I can have a few to eat that I love. But I am so impressed by what I've seen already with all of your recipes. And I mean, I don't know, I hope this can be inspiring. I was thinking how I can upload this, and I think what I'll do is I'll just upload to YouTube, though I could be doing TikTok or Facebook, but I haven't gotten the courage to do that yet. But I see a lot of other people doing that sometimes with their ideas and the things they make as they put it onto TikTok or Facebook. And I think it's actually a really good way. Hopefully this year, maybe that will be one of my goals, is that I can get up the confidence to put this up somewhere, share this with people. We'll see. Right now, I'm just sharing it with all of you. You are my audience. My home is the setting. These are my props. Ugh. Okay. All right, so I added in the coconut. Now let's see, what is my next step? Oh, now it's time for the cinnamon. So this is a lot of fun. So I'm going to just put this off to the side. I'm going to just kind of clean up a little bit here because it's kind of a mess. I'll be right back. And I feel kind of bad about this, but I'm using my cat's bowl. But it's the perfect thing because what we're going to have to do is put little bowls, little rolls, or make little balls of this coconut mixture and then dip it into cinnamon. So I'm going to be really generous with the cinnamon. And I'm going to put, it says put 1.5 tablespoons. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to just lift this up. Lift it up like this. This is new cinnamon, so oops. Ugh. There you go. All right. Ah, it smells so good. Cinnamon. I love cinnamon. It's so cleansing. And this is from, ooh, Providence, Rhode Island. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to make myself a nice little thing of cinnamon. I love cinnamon. Put the cap back on. And what it says, so I have to, this is where the parchment paper is going to come in handy. Okay, so as you can see, I made the mistake of being kind of working off of my cookie sheet. I don't suggest that. So I'm just going to do this. Just dump this. Take this. Now I'm going to take the parchment paper and I'm going to pull out a sheet. Take a sheet of the, oh man. Just be careful of the edge. Here's the parchment paper. Put it on here. And what it says, I'm on step 7 right now. I did wash my hands. I'm going to shape the little coconut mixture into roughly 1-inch shape balls. It's good enough for me. And then you just roll it in the cinnamon like this. And then you just place it down. And I'm going to just kind of keep doing that. Maybe I could talk about some other things. You know, so, you know, when you think about food memories, I think, you know, that can be an interesting thing because you think of when did you make this food? Especially if it's like some kind of treat or something like this. It's usually we have a holiday. And I may have talked about the fact that we would usually make these before March 17th. We wouldn't make them on New Year's Eve. But, you know, I think they could be a good thing to make on New Year's Eve. I think New Year's Eve in the United States has become a time to really just, you know, think about everything. And one good way to kind of connect with your past is to make food from your past. Because, you know, somebody probably taught you how to do it. You know, you probably didn't learn how to do it from a book. You might have learned it from a family member, friends, you know. And you might have memories of making them, making your food, making some kind of food with that friend or that loved one. That's kind of nice. You know, I think of my mom. She wasn't much of a cook either, which, you know, but she did, you know, try to do things like this. And especially, yeah, especially to celebrate holidays. It's kind of meditative. Oof. As you can see, though, it's very messy. I once tried to make these with children. That was crazy. um, yeah, and I have, kind of great respect for cooking with children. But I think it can be as crazy as it can be. It can also be a really beautiful experience to teach someone how to do something that someone taught you. One of the reasons I think I love being an English teacher is because I love being an English student. I love learning English. And I love learning, I think that when somebody, that was the time that I think I treasured the most, is when somebody read to me, or when somebody, when we did writing activities together, or, just sharing language, sharing stories. And I think you can share stories, and you can also share cooking. You can also share food. All right, so we're almost done. Do you believe that? I cannot believe this. So the next part, as you can see, I placed these Irish potatoes. And they kind of look like potatoes, right? They kind of look like a little like potatoes. Oh, my phone is getting. That's what they're meant to sort of look like. Oh, let me place you right here. Okay. So I'm going to read out the next steps here, and then I'm just going to close this and put, just wish everybody a happy New Year's. So the next steps are to chill, keep refrigerated for about 4 hours, and that I made approximately 12 Irish potatoes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I made 11 Irish potatoes. Hopefully, you'll be able to get to see my results on Tuesday. I'm gonna just kind of wash my hands, but I wish everybody, I'm just wishing you the happiest of New Year's. All right. Thank you.